Hey y'all, hey. Sorry. Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to a vlog. It's Jasmine. Hi. Welcome to a sit down. I didn't have a video planned for you guys today, so I decided to do a sit down. I didn't do a vlog. I was just so tired and so lazy. But first, let me show you my bracelet. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. There's my bracelet. I hope you can see it. I can't see if you can see it. I hope you can see it. There's my bracelet. It's a moonstone. Yes, my nails aren't done. Okay, I haven't painted them. It's a moonstone bracelet. Could you take my phone? It's a moonstone bracelet. It came from moonmagic.com if you like it. So I'll let you know. I'm not sponsored, of course not. But it was $125 if you're interested. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I like to wear the moonstones. Anyway, welcome to this vlog. Let me give you a quick disclaimer. I have two disclaimers, okay? Two. One, I am the captain. Let's go with captain. I am the captain of the block and delete and erase game. I am on my game, okay? I am not having it. Why? Because this is my house. And I'm not gonna have anybody come in here and put their feet up on my furniture and cause a ruckus and be kicking stuff around. This is my house. I am not asking for your advice. I am not asking for your opinion. I'm a 43-year-old woman. I am just sharing with you what I've decided to do. Okay? This is what I've decided already. So I'm just sharing. I live so differently from everybody in the world. I was like, let me share, give you a little bit into my life. Just let's give you a little tiny bit of how I live, bring you in so that you can see. I'm not asking for your opinions. I'm not asking for no advice. I'm just basically sharing my life with you. So I will block, delete, and remove and pretend like you don't exist if there's chaos, if you start causing a ruckus in here, okay? Second disclaimer, I'm not telling you not to go to the doctors. This is just what I'm doing. I decided that this is what I'm gonna do. Now, I'm not telling you, you go to your doctor, you do. I don't like the doctors here, number one. Okay, we don't have a lot of doctors here because I live in a small town. So, no, I'm not telling you anything. I'm not giving you no advice. I'm not telling you anything. This is just what I'm going to do, right? Okay, great, perfect. Moving on. I have decided that I'm going to have a home birth, unassisted, with twins. Why? Because it's a God pregnancy. Sorry, that sounded weird. It's a God pregnancy. God told me when to get pregnant. He told me that I was to have another baby. Back in 2021, when I gave birth to my baby girl, who's 2 now, Jehovah said to me, you were to have another baby. And I was like, no, I didn't want to. Sorry, my kids are in the shower. If you hear them screaming, they're playing. I didn't want to because I already had a baby, and I was just like, no, gosh, why? I didn't say no because I don't never disrespect God like that. I don't disrespect Jehovah like that. But I was just like, oh, I don't want to. Oh, I don't. Why? Right? Why? Because I already had postpartum cardiomyopathy, and I dang near almost died because the doctors made me give birth early, and which sent me into postpartum immediately when it could have took 6 weeks to fix it. But you know, they were like, let's get the baby out, which effectively dropped my heart rate all the way down to 15%. So anyway, needless to say, I don't want to go back to those doctors. Okay, not interested. But that's not why I'm not going to the hospital. Well, that's one of the reasons, but that's not the overall reason. The reason is because Jehovah, who I follow closely, who I obey without question, told me that I am to have a home birth. I'm not seeing no doctors because he just didn't want me to. That was his. That's I didn't get it because of nothing. That's what he said. He said what he said. Okay. So since this is a God pregnancy, birth and creation is a God thing. It's not a man-made thing. There was no man-made medicine to create this baby, right? Not for me anyway. This is a God thing. Once this baby was inside me and living and breathing and growing, once these babies were inside me, it was a God thing, right? He sustained this pregnancy. He's keeping this pregnancy within, right? And nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is doing that. Jehovah's doing that. Because even if I was taking medicine to keep the pregnancy going, if God said no, it would be a no. Gone. That's just how it is. Because this is a Jehovah, this is a God pregnancy. Sorry, I call him Jehovah because we have a different relationship. Y'all call him God. I say God because I'm trying to keep, like, you guys call him God. So I call him Jehovah. So if I say Jehovah, I'm sorry. That's just how I refer to him as. Right? So when he told me I was to, you know, keep this at home and not seek any outside help, I agreed. Everything I do, working out, drinking my water, eating my vegetables, you know, doing the things that he tells me to do, getting enough rest, it's all because of Jehovah. He tells me what to do. If I'm in the house too long, he'll say, go for a walk, go exercise. If I'm doing too much, he'll sit down, rest. That's what they'll say. I have what I call my spiritual team that keeps me in check. They keep me in line. They keep me healthy, keep me strong. They keep me going. So, excuse me, everything I know about this pregnancy is from Jehovah. So when I told you guys I had the subchorionic hematoma, that's because he told me I had subchorionic hematoma, and I believe him. The reason why I believe him and I hear him very clearly is because I believe him. Because I don't need a reason why, but I do believe him. But I'm going to give you an example. When I was pregnant with my daughter Aria, she's 2 now. When I was pregnant with her, Spirit told me that I had gestational diabetes. And then the doctor came back and was like, you have gestational diabetes. But I already knew that because Spirit already told me. And I was like, Spirit never leads me wrong. Always give me the right information. I know things I probably shouldn't know. You know what I mean? I know things I probably shouldn't know. Because I'm super tapped into Jehovah. I stand with him. I'm close to him because I obey him. I'm obedient. So he, of course, is going to keep me close because I'm obedient. He doesn't have a lot of obedient followers out there. He doesn't have a lot of them. And we have the people who say they're obedient, and he tells them to do something horrible, like go be homeless in the wilderness. They'll turn around like, God don't want me to do that. Oh no, he don't want me to do that. Just being disobedient, even though you heard him what he said. I don't disobey. I don't know what he put in you, but what Jehovah put in me is I don't disobey. I just don't. It's not in my DNA, right? He tells me to do something, I go with it. So I've never had an ultrasound. I know I'm having twins because he said so. He said that he told me I was having twins. He gave me their names and he told me the gender. And so I know what I'm having. I know what's going on in there. I'm very closely entwined. I know I'm involved. I know what's going on. And they're good in there, man. They're kicking, they're stretching, they're rolling. They got little personalities. They kick so much. And it's like their head's down in there. So we're getting close to delivery. I just don't want a doctor coming in saying, oh, you've been pregnant too long, we're going to induce you, or we're going to give you a C-section or something like that. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Because God put them in there. He will say when it's time for them to come out. And I heard this woman say it so beautifully. She said, she was 42 weeks pregnant. She was like, you know what? I was in such surrender with that. I was okay with that. That I just allowed Jehovah to do. She said God, but I said Jehovah. Sorry. I just let Jehovah do. Sorry, I called Jehovah. And I was just, I vibed with that. And it didn't come so easily for me. Because everybody started having their babies around me. All the girl ladies I was pregnant with started having their babies around me. And I'm still feeling them and they're kicking like, this is sad. I want to have my babies. You know, I just want to hold my baby. But then, you know, I have to be okay with that. I have to surrender. I have to allow Jehovah to do what he wants to do with me. I am his vessel. I am his creation. These are his creation. This pregnancy is his creation. It's not anybody else's. It's not even mine. I didn't do this. He did this. This is his creation. So I allow him to tell me. He told me when to get pregnant. He's going to tell me when I'm done being pregnant. That's just how it's going to be. And everything in between is all up to him. All up to him. And I follow that. And I follow that closely. And I know it wasn't so easy for me, but it just has to be. I'm coming to terms with it. It's not that I'm not in terms with it. I don't love the fact that Jehovah has me pregnant and that babies are healthy and they're strong and they're kicking and they're moving and you know, my uterus is irritated by every little movement because they're down so low. It's just that I'm uncomfortable. My back hurts. Sometimes my foot swelled up the other day and I had to sit down and drink a lot of water. That went down, so I don't have any swelling, and I'm like maybe 40 weeks over. I'm over 40 weeks now. I stopped counting after 39 because it makes me depressed. So my feet aren't swollen, my hands aren't swollen, my face isn't swollen. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I feel good. I'm just tired. My back hurts because there's babies in there. My uterus is irritated. I have contractions because every time one of them move in a different position, I have a contraction because my uterus is irritated. So, but overall, I'm doing great. I love being pregnant right now. I really don't like being pregnant, I'll be honest with you, but it is what it is, right? I'm rambling. Okay, but I just want to get the point across that I am good. Should I show you a bump shot? It's tiring. I'm heavy. I feel heavy. My uterus feels heavy. I'll show you another time because I don't feel like it. But that's it for this video. I am definitely going to vlog the labor and delivery of these babies. I'm sure I'll probably be in my new house by then. We will see. It's up to God. I'm also most likely, if I can, go live. I've had natural births before. This ain't my first rodeo. I've done this before. I'm not scared. I prefer to do it naturally, right? I've done this several times now. I've done natural several times now. So I'm not scared. I'm excited for the experience. I'm excited to have birth at home because I've never had a birth at home. I'm excited just to crawl back into my bed and just hold my babies and just be, you know what I mean? So I'm doing all the research and I'm doing all the things, but I'm not afraid because I have what I call my spiritual team around me to tell me when I need to do something. So that's it. So if you want to be a part of that, because I'm going to definitely vlog it, but most likely if I can, I'll pop in on a live and say, hey guys, I'm in labor. Here's what I'm doing. We will see, because I don't know how I'm going to be when I'm actually in the throes of labor. You know what I mean? All right, that's it. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. A kind comment, because I will block and delete you and pretend you don't exist. Or saying, hey, how are you doing? And hit the like button. I really need your likes and everything. I love you guys. You are my motivation. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for following back on this journey. I know I was gone for a long time, but we are back. We are back and we're on schedule. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. Bye.